What's going on, my crew? This is Jay. Welcome to another episode of Jay's Adventures. Now, obviously, we haven't been adventuring in a while, but I don't want to adventure today either. Today, I want to focus on getting a few little things done. Finished off the wall, and you guys might be able to tell, looking outside briefly, that the forest is looking nice. I want to plant a few trees over there, but nothing big. Today is going to be, we're going to focus on getting the tree, or not the tree, the place looking a little more spiffy than it has been. So just a few minor things that I'm going to do. First of all, I want to keep this clean as possible in the front. Simply because I want it to look lived in, but not so much so that it looks like it hasn't been taken care of. For instance, you'd want to keep the gate clean because you want to make sure that people see the strength. But the sides, you can't really keep the sides clean that well. So we are going to put a few things here and there along the sides here. And these are also going to act as little gardens, vine farms that we can use. Oh, come on now. Little vine gardens that we can use for... there we go. For our vines. I can't think today. No. Bad. Alright, so we're gonna do I have enough of it? Probably somewhere in here. The one thing that I need to do before we get too involved is I need to make some of these mossy stone bricks, because I want to put those around also. But once again, not going to be my focus for today. Am I really out of smooth stone? Didn't think so. So unfortunately, it only makes one. So we got 30 mossy, which I'd like to replace some of the bricks on the outside at the beginning first. And we can do a few of these on here. Maybe put a few like that. I still don't think you can make cracked. But, you know, maybe in the future we'll have something with that feature. Be nice. I mean, if you have one, you gotta have the other, right? Anyways, let's get up on that wall, because today my primary focus is not going to be the vines or the mossy cobblestone. I want to get some leaves down, and I want to figure out where I want to put them. Oops. Jump like that. And I just am thinking that this looks really good. Just saying. I want to have them more on the front. However, that being said, I do want to have... There is one thing that I'm concerned about. If I was to not have them like this, if I had them hanging over the wall, that would make it look like the wall's not being taken care of, and I don't want that. So, I think what I'm going to do in this case is I think I'm going to sort of let the wall... Just doing a minor change here. There we go. Let them hang off the wall like that, like they already are. Because it wouldn't make sense. If you were going to war, you would make sure that you cleared those. So, as a defensive position, it should be cleared. A few other things that I want to do just to spruce it up a little bit is maybe make a little bit of a... Nah. It's hard with these things because you don't really know what you want until you get it. This is a nice dense forest. I like it. You don't really know what you want until you get it, and that's tough. Pretty tough. But I think if I have them overhanging here and there, and we have the vines that are mostly populating this area, and then on top of that, we can put the mossy cobblestone in, I think, or not mossy cobblestone, the mossy stone brick. I think that'll do it. So I'll just go this down, let it really hang, and we'll do one more hanging off the middle of that one. Like that. And I want this immediately to start swaying. And that one can be a short one. And what's going to happen is we're going to throw some trees down. And all of a sudden, this thing is going to look nice. Oh, you know what I just thought of? I want to do this with this upper layer. Just like that. Because I want this tower to show a lot of strength. Is that... No, that's not going to work for me. Let's say. Move over by 1. Okay. But, in saying that, the one thing that's going to kind of bring it down a notch, if you will, is going to be... no, we're going to have it on the other side. Okay. Doop, 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 doop. Yeah, we'll have it slide back a little bit and then stop right there. And you guys, check this out. Okay, not as much as I thought it would look. Not as cool. But we can connect this area right here by putting a block maybe right there. That looks a little better, yeah. Yeah, I like it. And then, you know what, to finish off this wall, give it as a sort of a template, I'm just going to sort of do a few miscellaneous blocks here and there that are mossy cobblestone, and then we can really look at the wall in its entirety and say, yes, we want it, or let's change this or this, so that when we get to the other side of the wall, we can really make sure that the texture and the depth is good. Alright. Hold on a second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Ooh, 60 frames per second. I love it when I stop recording for a second. Okay. And we'll just carry this over, because I have some time right now. Right along the side of this. I'm really liking how it's coming out. I mean, this thing is looking pretty good. And I've wanted to do this on camera with you guys because I don't like having all the exciting things sort of taken away off camera. Oh, by the way, did you guys see I made this a lot steeper, and I pushed the wall into it so it looks a little more natural. But man, does that look good. I like it a lot. The only thing I want to do is have a little stream coming out this way, and just have a small hole in the wall that's going to be covered by some iron bars. And right down here is going to be the weakest spot, which is the sewer. Okay? And basically what I'm going to do is have a little stream trickle down right into that lake over there. But then I'm going to cover this puppy with lots and lots of trees and forests, and I think it's a really good defensive position to have lots of trees in the way, especially when you get these towers, because then you're able to see off in the plains all around you, see, hey, look, there's enemies coming in, and then you can blindside them. It makes it very, very difficult to take this keep. I would think anyways, but I'm no expert in making strongholds, so I don't really know. Anyways, guys, really liking how this is turning out. Let's look at it from a distant view, and then I think I'm gonna call it an episode. I hope you guys are learning stuff through the process. Now, one thing I will say as a learning thing right off the bat, looking at this, is you guys can see that it looks like there's no mossy stone there. just a little hint of it. But those green shrubs look so awesome, and the vines look so good. It adds so much depth. And one other thing I didn't think about, we have this mountain here, but which has different colored grass and really gives more of an evergreen look. However, we've got these nice, bright, vibrant green colors with the backdrop of that. So a few things that I'm going to do off camera is probably put some vines and stuff all around the whole thing on the outside, whereas on the inside, I'm going to keep it a little more clean, but still have a few things. And I'm going to finish the little forest off here. So hopefully next time you guys see this, it's going to look incredible. One thing before I go also, just want to mention that after this, we're going to work on the interior of this. But I'd like to, before I do the interior, I want to go and we're going to do something else for a little bit, just to refresh our mind and get ourselves so that we're not burnt out on this. Because although I really like this, I don't want to get too caught up in it. So I'd like to find something else to build, and I'd really like your ideas. What do you guys want me to build for you? What would you guys like to see? Now, no promises, but when this is finished and I move on, before I do the interior, before I move on, I will probably put a download in the description. Not of this video, but the video. I'm going to try, but you guys are going to have to remind me. So if I don't do it, but I say it in the video, put it down below so I get you guys that download, okay? So, anyways, guys, that's going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, happy mining and crafting.